Wow. Unbelievable. Hey, welcome. I am Chef Brian. Another great video for you today. We're going to be doing buttermilk pancakes. Oh, I'm so excited. This is really simple, easy recipe. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I teach how to cook just easy but delicious meals for beginners. If you just want to get your kitchen confidence going, you want some recipes, you want to impress some friends, some family, a date, you're in the right spot. If you are not new to the channel and you're back to watch another video, thank you. I really appreciate it. So let's get going. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to use a box mix today. Now, this is a regular buttermilk box mix. Any kind of brand will actually work. So you don't have to use this one here, but any kind of brand will work. And I've taken out the actual mix here so you can see, basically like a flour mix. Very simple, and I'll show you the measurements are very easy. This box, like most of the boxes, will ask for, you can add water to these, but I'm going to shake it up a little bit and we're going to add buttermilk to this and in place of the water. Okay, now little small story. I remember as a kid, after church we would go to this local diner around the corner from the house. And I remember I used to always get these pancakes, and oh my gosh, they were so amazing. And as I started cooking when I was, in my early teens, they were always really thin and flat. And, I kind of got the recipe going a little bit, but nothing like this little diner around the corner. And so I decided, okay, how do I get to that? And what we're looking for here is something nice and thick and fluffy and just like melts in your mouth, kind of puffs up. That's what we want to do. And that's what we're going to start right now. So we're going to start with, we're going to use 1 cup of the mix. Okay, inside, just get a bowl of your choice. Okay, and then we're going to use 3/4 cup of buttermilk. All right, so basically just not all the way to the top. There we go, 3/4. Okay, and then another little secret we want to use is we're going to use 1 egg. Okay, now this is really the main trick here, and you have to mess around with this, but I think I found the perfect ratio, and we're going to use 2 teaspoons of baking powder, not soda, powder. Okay, 2 teaspoons. So 1 and 2. There we go. Now we'll just mix this all up. And if it's a little too thick, don't worry. This is the whole thing about cooking. You never want to get afraid. Your confidence is intact. All right, so it's a little thick. So what we will do at this point, we'll add a little bit more buttermilk. And you can kind of eyeball it from this point. The consistency that we're looking for is to be able to just ladle the batter out. All right, so as you can see, we're almost there. Look at that. Perfect. That's what we want right there. Get it all mixed in. There we go. Okay. So we'll let this set and rest while we get our burner going. And we'll just pull this over here. And I'm using a non-stick pan today, which I also recommend highly, okay? Probably get 2 to 3 little pancakes on here. I'm probably just gonna do 2 so you can get the real effect of how they puff up. But a non-stick pan is really important here. You can use a regular stainless steel if you want. It's up to you, but non-stick is going to make it really easy for you, okay? The other thing I want to talk about is we want these to be on probably not high heat, but kind of a medium, all right? Because you want your pan not to be extra, extra hot. All right, one of the things that I've heard from all of you who are just starting out or are just trying to get your groove on in the kitchen is, Chef Brian, what about the temperatures? Am I going too high? When do I do medium? When do I do low? And so these are all the things that I'm trying to teach you. And with pancakes and non-stick pan, you really don't want high heat because you don't want it to burn. You want to give it time to kind of puff up and get that amazing, it's just so delicious what we're going to produce here. 2 kinds of fats today. We're going to use 1 tablespoon of butter and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And we're going to let this melt down. And when we come back, we will start to ladle in our batter. And I will show you how easy and simple this is, how they fluff up, and how we're going to finish it up. We'll be right back. All right, you can see we've got both of our fats in here, the unsalted butter and the extra virgin olive oil completely melted down. We have it on medium heat. We've got our beautiful buttermilk pancake batter, and I've got a little small ladle here. So basically all you want to do here at this point, just go ahead, place just like so. I think we can get 3 in here. Now, at this point, a lot of people don't understand, when do you flip? What are you looking for? What's going on? How do I know when they're going to be cooked in the middle? Okay, because again, we're kind of making a very, very thick and fluffy buttermilk pancake, which is what I love. Plus, you're going to get some really kind of crusty edges too, which is also what I love. So what we're looking for is, you want the tops of each pancake to start to show little holes. All right, the little holes that pop up, the air is coming through. It means it's cooking through. The heat is coming through. That's when you know it's time to flip. And you can see they're starting to come up a little bit. A couple holes here. But you just got to be patient. Don't get all freaked out. Just relax. Let cooking cook, as I say. All right. Now, if you want to check, you can always just, do a little check. See how thick you're getting on the bottom? Almost. A little bit there. But again, the key here is to watch for the little holes to get to the top. All right. So we're going to let these sit for about another minute, minute and a half. And we'll be right back, and I will show you. When I flip them over, you'll see they'll be absolutely beautiful because the little holes will start to show up. As you can see, there's one little there. See these down here? That's getting close. All right. We'll be right back. We'll flip them over, and then we will cook them on the other side, and then it's time to take a bite. All right, just about 30 seconds we had extra on that side. Now it's time to flip. Just like so. Oh, so delicious. And now, again, all we're doing here is we're just going to let these sit a little longer and let this other side cook. But I want you to notice just how fluffy they're getting. You can see. And when we take a bite, I'm going to show you the inside. We're creating just like this beautiful cakey, just fluffy, moist, delicious pancake, which reminds me so much of when I was that child after church, And if you just look here, look how they're fluffing up. Look at that. Oh, look at this. I mean, I'm sorry if I'm getting really excited here, but this is bringing back so much of my childhood, and I want you to be able to taste these because I'm telling you, they're like pillows. I mean, when you bite into it, they're just, so unbelievably delicious. So, these are just about done. And that, the reason you can tell about the other side is, again, first of all, if they move around very easily, they've puffed up. So we're looking really, really good right there. All right. Now what we will do is we'll take a plate Or if you have a family of 3 or 4 or 5, you gotta kind of make several batches, but boy, it's worth it. Look at this. So unbelievable. Oh my gosh. That looks amazing. Now we're not finished yet, okay? Watch this. Are you ready? Before you wash the pan out, here's what I want you to do. We're gonna take a little bit of syrup. Maple syrup, blueberry syrup, strawberry syrup, whatever you want, you use. And we'll put it into our pan. I'm going to add a little bit, 1 more tablespoon of butter. And I've got some fruit. I've got banana, strawberry, and blueberry. I'll put those in here like that. I know. It's getting crazy good. When we come back, we'll finish this up. This is going to be like just like a really ridiculous, easy gourmet twist to these unbelievable fluffy buttermilk pancakes. We'll pour it on top. We'll take a bite. Woo, boy, I cannot wait. Stay right there. Okay, the moment of truth. As you can see, our little fruit syrup compote mix there. God, it looks unbelievable. And we just go like this. Just on top like so. Some of that syrup. Look at this. Wow. Unbelievable. I tell you what, this is, as you can tell, so simple and so easy, but here's the key. We got to taste it, and I want to show you the inside of these. So let's just get in here. You want to be able to see. Look at how fluffy that is and how moist. Oh, goodness. Are you kidding me? Wow. Does that bring back some childhood memories? Man, oh man. I got to go in for another one. Join me. Look at that. You see how much that, look at the fluffiness. Oh my goodness. It's absolutely fantastic. And so simple. Right here on Chef Brian's Kitchen. Look, here's the deal. What I'm trying to do on this channel is really raise your cooking confidence and your kitchen confidence. And it's all about learning systems. SYSTEM is an acronym I use all the time, standing for saving yourself time, energy, and money. And if you would like to do that, have a little chef, me, on your shoulder while you're going through and learning and progressing, grab my blueprint ebook. There is a link in the description box below. Pick your copy up. You will not be disappointed. If you really want to accelerate your learning process, this ebook is perfect for you. You will not be disappointed, I promise you. There you go. Buttermilk pancakes with a blueberry and strawberry and banana syrup on top. You saw how they just came, they fluffed up just like a cake inside, like pillows. Oh, so unbelievably delicious. I can't wait to see you again on the next video. If you enjoyed this video, hey, subscribe if you like, but hit a like. And even more importantly, if you have a question, a comment, let me know if you made these and how it turned out. I will get back to you, I promise. I'm Chef Brian. I will see you on the next video. I cannot wait. And remember, as always, eat well and stay healthy.